Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you some of my favorite React custom hooks that I use in almost all my projects. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So the first custom hook that I want to show you guys is called use local storage. Now in order to demonstrate that hook, I have a small app here. Basically what it does is you can use this toggle button to switch between light and dark theme. Now if I switch to dark theme and I refresh the page, as you can see it does not persist the state in local storage. So I want to do that. I want to persist the state in local storage. So I can use a hook called use local storage to achieve that functionality. So there is a package called use hooks ts that has bunch of hooks and use local storage is one of them. So I'll go ahead and install that package now. npm I use hooks ts. So once this package is installed, I'll restart the server again, and now I'll go ahead and import use local storage hook from that package. So import use local storage hook, and then I'll replace use state with use local storage. And as you might know, in order to store something in local storage, we have to give it a variable name as well so we can access it later. So the first argument to this hook will be the variable name that we want to give. So I'll save it as dark theme. Now what this hook will do is it'll create this variable in local storage and assign it this value initially. And whenever we change the state using set dark theme, this hook will keep on switching the values, either false or true. So I'll go ahead and save it. And now if I switch to dark theme and I refresh, as you can see, the state is getting persisted. I can keep on refreshing again and again, but the state persists. Now let me switch back to light theme. Now if I refresh, as you can see, it stays light theme. Let me go back to dark. Yeah. Now that is how use local storage hook works. The next custom hook that I want to talk about is called use media query. Now, there'll be cases when you're building React projects when you want to show certain components depending on screen width. For example, let's say you want to render a specific navigation on mobile and some other navigation on desktop. And the structure of those two navigations is completely different. So you're not able to make them responsive using CSS. Now, in this scenario, you can use this custom hook to show different navigation based on a user screen size. So now this use media query hook also comes with the package called use hooks ts. Now, as you can see here, I can use this hook use media query to define media queries. So I have defined a const called is mobile and then use media query hook, and then passed it a condition that set it to true whenever the width is under 768 pixels. And then I have another variable called is desktop, which is basically if whenever the width grows above 768 pixel, set is desktop to true. And based on those conditions, we will display either this is a mobile header or this is a desktop header. So now if I expand my screen, as you can see, this is a desktop. Now we are not using any CSS. Technically we are, but we are using custom hooks to display what component we want on the screen based on different media queries. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this hook. Now, the next hook that I want to talk about is called use online status. And I think this is a very important hook when it comes to user experience. let's say some user is using your app and then suddenly their internet connection stops working. Now your app should be able to handle that scenario as well. Now this hook lets you do that. It lets you know if the user is online or not, basically lets you know their internet status. So in order to use this hook, we have to install this package. Now I already have it installed, but you can install it using npm, like npm install and the package name, and then we will simply import this hook. Now as you can see, I've declared a const called online status and then just calling this hook. Now this will return true or false based on user's internet status. Now if I turn off my Wi-Fi, as you can see, the text changed to user is offline, and then based on that you can su- suggest some kind of a game or something to keep the user using your app. This is basically what Google Chrome does when there is no internet connection. They let you play a game so you don't move away from the app. Now, the next and the last hook that I want to talk about is called use window size. Now, this hook also comes with the package called use hooks ts. Now, there will be a scenario in your project where you will need to know the size of user's screen. Now, this hook lets you do that exactly. Now, if you watched this video from the start, I also mentioned use media query, but use media query hook, you will have to define media queries and all that. But let's say you simply want the height and width of users screen, and based on that you want to render few things. Now this hook will simply return height and width of whatever screen user is on. Now as you can see, I got the height and width, and then I'm simply rendering width, height, and also rendering h1 or h2 based on the screen size. Now if I expand the window, as you can see, the width is changing and the text changed to bigger header. Now the text changed to smaller header based on the user screen width. Now if I can also decrease the height, as you can see, the height is changing. Now this is pretty much it for this hook, but this hook is pretty handy. You don't have to rewrite this functionality across multiple components. You can simply use this hook. Thank you so much for watching. This is it for this video, but make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you.